All right. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you all are enjoying this 2 hour delay. I want to give you some direction today on your first full workday of the semester one final. We will be doing full workdays all the way up until next Wednesday, which will be the last full regular schedule day we have of the school of the 2024 year here. So, with that being said, I want to remind you today that your focus should be on this project description, specifically on the research question here. You have been given or chosen a topic on the Great Depression, covering some events from different fields like farming or stock market, or even just personal hardships. And regardless of that topic, you need to come to one of the two same conclusions. Was your topic a cause or an effect of the Great Depression, and why? And you should be making that question, answer, and reasoning clear in your opening slide. As you start developing it as well, keep in mind we're looking at a range of 3 to 5 minutes at most. You've had your topics assigned to you at this point. Here's a look back on the original layout that I kind of gave you here, the suggestions for earning the proficient category. In that opening slide, you should really focus on covering the answer to your question and reintroducing your topic as a whole. And once you get past that, you are pretty much free to put this information in any order you can. I did include an example takeaway here at the very back end and directions for what I'm looking for. Your takeaway should explain the conclusion of your topic, as in, once the Great Depression is over, or once your topic is over on the timeline, how does it come to that ending? You should connect with your first slides when you introduce the topic, meaning, if you are discussing, let's say, personal hardships or homelessness, and we wanted to establish that there was some progress, that maybe less homeless over the course of FDR's first and second administration could be counted in the number books in the census. Well, we're talking about how Americans recovered there, and that could connect back to your original first slide when you discuss who was most affected by your topic and how. To establish that continuity, you just kind of need to look back on how you originally talked about the topic, and then how is progress made on your topic over time. Perhaps you might discuss what other countries or people were affected, especially if you have a big event like the stock market crash, where other countries, other nations might have had investments in the American companies who failed, or banks who failed as well. And any lasting laws or changes to come out of your topic. We talked a lot about organizations under FDR's first and second term, some of which we still see around today, or the effects of it today, like Wabachi State Park or Social Security. I provide an example here that kind of connects with the bonus army topic. I know there's somebody covering that in each of the classes, but it's set up just before that the United States government continued to deny disabled veterans their just compensation well into the 1920s. So I'm looking at how Americans recovered, or in this case, didn't recover from my topic, which probably would have been something like World War I veterans. And the onset of the Great Depression obliterated, I'm using some heavy language there, obliterated any chances of bonuses or pension benefits for this group. So I'm really trying to hammer in here. This group of people are going to enter into the Great Depression significantly worse off than a lot of other Americans in their shoes. For the most part, we're looking at a significant disabled population here. That means they could be losing a limb, or they could have lost even some of their sanity, some of their mind. Talking about PTSD. This is a pretty complicated slide here that you maybe want to keep as your very end point, the last thing to cover. As far as reviewing everything else, make sure you are making the big statistic yourself. Make sure you are citing all of your images, and make sure any other information you find, like any websites breaking down your topic, are cited themselves. You want to make sure you're covering all the points under that rubric category of proficient content. Please get a hold of me if you are having any issues. I can't guarantee I'll be able to look at the email right away. I'm going to go home and rest now. But I will definitely have those questions ready and loaded to answer when we get back on Monday. I thank you all, and I hope you have a fantastic and safe weekend.